My dear NHT Global family members, Happy New Year. I am Chris Sharng. I'm so happy to have this opportunity to talk to you about this wonderful new year. But before we go into the new year of 2024, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on the remarkable accomplishments, some of them, that we have achieved together as a team, as a family in 2023. In the market of Peru, we have been in this market for 6 years. We have worked through the challenges of political instability, the COVID pandemic, and other natural disasters. I'll give you one example, is that since we've been in the market for 6 years, NHT Global has worked through 5 ex-presidents. 4 of them were in jail, 1 shot himself. But in the year of 2023, the first time we've seen some political and social stability, and we are able to organize and assemble in-person activities. And our leaders, who have never stopped during the hard times, have been able to achieve much more effective results through in-person activities. And they have worked through, in addition to political instability, the most severe, the worst pandemic that one has seen around the world, and also natural disasters such as flooding that have made in-person activities and meeting organization very difficult. But in 2023, when we had the chance, when our management team had the opportunity, when our leaders had the opportunity to see more people in front of them, the results come through. In the year 2023, as a public company, I can't tell you what has happened to the full year, but I'll give you the first 9 months numbers as an example. From the first quarter to the third quarter, the market of Peru, our field leaders in Peru, had managed to grow the business by 12% for the first 9 months of 2023 compared to 2022. And in the third quarter, this growth seems to have been accelerating. It has gone from the 12% pace to 40% in the third quarter. So it's truly remarkable what our leaders and our management team have accomplished. Another accomplishment that I'd like to mention to you, I'd like to highlight, is our market of Russia and Kazakhstan. I don't have to tell you the kind of challenges that Russia and Kazakhstan face. And despite the economic sanctions imposed on Russia, despite the difficulties for us to move inventory timely and accurately into the market, despite the difficulty of moving money in and out of the country of Russia, okay, our leaders, our management team, have managed to increase our volume in the market by 17%. It's just remarkable. Our leaders have never stopped. They managed to put together lots of activities, in-person activities around the country in product training and opportunity training, and the results demonstrated themselves. Another example of our accomplishment in 2023 is the market of Japan. And Japan had to work through some period of regulatory uncertainty when the government is deciding upon new legislation to regulate the business. We paused a little bit, and then we developed our way of complying with the new rules and regulations. But when we had the chance, okay, Japan came back strong. In the third quarter of 2023, our business in Japan has increased 5% over 2022. Okay? And this is despite the long pause, and our leaders were ready for action. Another very good example is our market in Taiwan. Taiwan traditionally is our second biggest market around the world. And Taiwan is another country that has gone through zero COVID policy. So there was a long period of time where in-person activities were very, very difficult to organize. But Taiwan has come back. The restrictions have been relaxed and then deregulated in the year 2023 with more activities, more programs. In the third quarter, Taiwan's business went up by 19% in 2023 compared to the prior year. Now, in our internal analysis, we look at these examples, at the markets, our teams in the field, our teams in our management ranks. We try to learn from 2023. So we look closely at Peru, at Japan, at Russia, and Taiwan. And what we have found is that these markets that have done remarkably better compared to the prior year was really because of one common factor. And the success factors among these markets are actually the same. And that is that we have been able to put together, we plan, we executed effective in-person activities that drives dynamic growth. And that is the common success factor, is our in-person activities. We have more activities, and we have more effective activities, and we have bigger activities. As a company, I will assure you that we will continue to invest in our online tools, including, for instance, that very soon we will be rolling out a brand new back office. And this back office will give us new capabilities to support our market. But nothing can replace our field leaders, you in person. Nothing can replace your charm, your charisma, your wisdom, your experience. Okay? And you have to go out there and you have to promote our opportunities and our products. And that is the most effective, assured way to your and the company's success. And again, in 2023, I would like to mention another very important accomplishment that I feel that will give us a lot of momentum going forward. We learned from a new, very effective product launch in 2023, and that is MetaBoost. MetaBoost is a very, very different product from all the other offerings that we have. MetaBoost has completely different sources, experts, ingredients, formulations, and we have a very different template to launch this product. Not necessarily by choice, okay, because of the circumstances. In the years past before the pandemic, when we had a major product launch, I can explain to you that we would go to Hong Kong, we'll go to Macau, and we will put a very large in-person event, 4, 5, 6, 7,000 people in presence. We will put experts on stage. They would talk about the products in a beautiful presentation. And our members in the audience will use WeChat, WhatsApp. They will live stream, broadcast the product presentation back to their markets in various countries around the world. We have inventories on site. We will have inventory promotions. We will have on-site promotions. And sometimes we even have inventories in the various markets. We have simultaneous product promotions. With all that resources, all the support, all the money behind a major product launch before the pandemic, if we can accomplish a burst of $250,000, $300,000, it's a very good success. It's a very, very good product launch. I'll tell you that MetaBoost does not have that kind of luxury. MetaBoost was promoted and launched in the middle of 2023. The large in-person events are no longer possible. Our first in-person event was held in Germany. We had a grand total of 40 people in presence. The second event is in Sweden. We have 50 people attending. And then we did a online training from Hong Kong in the month of June. But with this kind of launch, this kind of pipeline, what do we manage to accomplish? Okay. We have now accumulated this year $600,000 of orders on MetaBoost. $600,000, twice as much as what we used to be able to consider a very successful product launch with much more resources behind. I will urge our members, our leaders, if you haven't, try it yourself, understand this product and promote it, and promote it to your members, to your groups. I strongly feel that this product, MetaBoost, is going to be a major product for us going forward in our main offerings in the future. Now, I've been talking to you about our accomplishments, that we've been doing very well around the world, okay, in many of our markets, and then we had this very good, very successful product launch. I am talking to myself here that we're doing okay. But we are a publicly traded company. Our results, our progress is being evaluated on a daily basis from a vast market. We have a lot of people following us. We have all these mutual fund managers. We have hedge fund managers. We have institutional investors. We have financial analysts. They're looking at our results. They ask questions. They compare us to our peers. And then they put a value on the business. They put a valuation on our prospect. And that is our stock price. And that is our shareholder return. So this indicates what they think about our business. That is the beauty or the challenge of a public company, a publicly listed company. I want to share with you what they think of our business prospect. Okay? I will use a simple measurement called the total shareholders return as an example. The total shareholder return could be calculated as the company's stock price changes within a reporting period plus the dividend that we give back to our investors. Okay, so total shareholder return. And we will use this not just to look at ourselves, but also we compare to our peers, much bigger peers in the business. Okay, so I line our peer companies up in this comparison, and many of our leaders are keenly aware that 2023 is a very difficult year for many, if not all, the companies in this business. Okay. So starting from the left, the total shareholders return in 2023 for Herbalife, a mighty, large company, was up 3%. From the beginning of 2023 to the end of 2023, so as an investor, if you put $1 into Herbalife stock, you will have $1.03 left at the end of the year. Not that bad, but as you know, in the US dollar denominated functional currency, the inflation is more than 5-6%. And so Herbalife was really in the red, but the total shareholder return was up by 3%. The second peer company I want to use as an example is USANA. USANA, another mighty, very, very good company. Okay. Their total shareholder return was up 1% during 2023. The next company I want to mention is Nu Skin. New Skin in 2023, their investor could see their return, total shareholders return, down by 50%. If you put $1 in New Skin stock in the beginning of 2023, you have 50 cents left. The next company I will mention, Tupperware. Tupperware's total shareholders return in 2023 was 52% down. If you put $1 in Tupperware stock in the beginning of the year, at the end of the year, you will have 48 cents. So you will lost 52% of your investment. One more company I would mention to you as a comparison is Manatech. Manatech in 2023, the total shareholders return was a decrease of 54%. Now, as I mentioned, this was 2023, a very, very difficult year for many, if not all of the companies in the trade. Many of our leaders are in communication on a regular basis with their peers, their friends, their contacts in other companies, and they share information, and we also hear from them as well. And I know that things are very difficult. But once again, according to the professionals in the capital market, the mutual fund managers, the hedge fund managers, the financial analysts, they keep track of, they analyze all the companies in the public market, and they put a value on the business prospect of various companies. And that's why stock price is a leading indicator. It is not about the past. It's going forward. It's about the future. And in the year 2023, their opinion, and they put a value on us so that our total shareholders return was an increase of 94%. A lot of the difficulties had to do with China. Indeed, that also is a strong testament that our prospect, and we have a lot of our business in China, is on the rise. They're very optimistic about our business in China and around the world, as I mentioned, in many of our very, very good markets. And I mentioned that our success factor in 2023, and that will carry us into the future, is really good and successful and effective in-person activities. So I want to share with you a short video. We put together a lot of very exciting activities. And it's not just the company sponsoring activities. The success has to do with our leaders, your participation, your support, your attendance. You lead by example in sponsoring, leading more in-person activities. That took us this far in 2023 and will make us and make your business more successful for 2024 as well. So this short video will show you a highlight of many of our exciting activities that took place in 2023. Now, as we look forward to 2024, the company has put together a full array of very, very exciting incentive programs. Our incentive programs are the best tools that can help you develop and grow your business, to grow your organizations. There are many new opportunities to be seized for us as a company and for you individually. So what should you focus on? I would say that you start by studying, understanding, and promoting new monthly rewards and success rewards programs and the incentive trips on offer that we already have. As a team leader, you should lead by example and be the first in your team to qualify these programs. As a conclusion, I want to thank you again for this precious opportunity to wish you a Happy New Year. I appreciate the opportunity to give you this New Year's greeting. At the beginning of the year, I will emphasize that the opportunity is here for us to seize. We have the momentum, we have a lot of good experience from the prior year, and we know what to do to make a success out of our infrastructure, and most importantly, our people. And a strong start of 2024, it is the best way and the best foundation for a very strong year of unlimited opportunities for you. Thank you very much once again, and Happy New Year once again.